Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Friends, today we're going to do a very quick analysis of what's happening, and I'm increasingly starting to think that as Trump approaches the swearing in date, technical analysis and fundamental analysis are not going to give us much results. It's more of decoding what Trump and his associates are doing. That's what will give us a better clue to preserve our capital and potentially make a few bobs. With that said, let's get started. Well, here we are. Welcome back. We are looking at a very positive Dow future after many days of getting down. S&P is up 0.30%, Nasdaq futures is up 0.3%, oil is up a healthy 0.86%, and overall it looks like it's going to be another green day to get started. And there's the big interest rate decision coming today somewhere around 2 o'clock or 2:30, and I'm thinking that could this be more of a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of an event. So be careful around 2 o'clock. That's my personal opinion, not financial advice. Well, friends, I think I have been a contrarian because we have this headline here in CNBC which says investors are so confident in stocks that they have a record low allocation to safety of cash. And I'm sitting on a lot of cash out here, and I guess some of our subscribers are also sitting on cash out here. The question is, are we right or are we wrong? Are we losing a big opportunity? I'm thinking that I'd rather take my profits and hold cash and sit on the sidelines rather than lose it all by staying invested and riding the roller coaster. And when I say riding the roller coaster, you guys already know what I mean because I've explained that many times in the past. Next, I'm looking at the economic calendar, and today at around 2 o'clock, we have the Fed rate decisions. So I'm going to be very careful on the run up to 2 o'clock because we could potentially be in a situation we have buy the rumor, sell the news kind of a situation, because going forward, if there are not going to be any more rate cuts or the rate cuts are going to be much slower, when we look at the FOMC economic projections, then that could definitely have an impact on the market. So that said, let's go and have a look at Dow Industrial Average. I'm looking at the real-time charts out here for Dow Jones. And I have drawn three stages. The first stage was this diagonal line of support. This was the bull channel. And then we migrated from this bull channel into another bull channel, which is this green line that you see. So we went on into this. And of late, we are in this third bull channel, which is this orange line, which has got multiple touch points. And we are very close to hitting it. We have had series of days of Dow Jones going down, and we are very close to this. And today in pre-market session, right now Dow is positive, as we saw on CNBC. So I'm expecting that we are going to bounce off this diagonal line of support and move up again. But because we have the Fed rate announcement today and the potential adjustment for future rate cuts, I don't know which way the Dow index is going to go. When you look at the MACD, you can see that it's already very weak. And when you look at momentum, it's also significantly down, but it's not oversold. So potential for further downside is still there. Nasdaq went up yesterday, and this morning it has created a red doji candle. It's down 0.43%, and we have a line of support out here, which is the resistance of the previous bull channel. So we are still in a bullish trajectory. MACD is still healthy, momentum is still healthy, but they are just taking a little bit of a breather right now. We'll have to see if the weakness from Dow has moved on to Nasdaq. And I'm looking at the VIX, and the market is open for the VIX. The VIX is down 3.78%. We are at 15.28. We had been pushed down by this resistance at 15.88. But if we did break through this resistance, then convert this into a support, then we have our next resistance, which is going to be at 18.57. Still well within 20, so not a reason for us to worry about it. Having said that, let's go on to look at what's happening with AI today. And I'm looking at Google. Google is up 0.39% in pre-market action. We have got a strong support line out here at the all-time high, which was at 192.84. So that's going to keep on giving us support for Google. Next, looking at Tesla, I think Tesla is highly overvalued. I want to show you this chart which shows the PE ratio for Tesla. It's 222.57 as of December 16, 2024. That's very, very high. That's too high. And I don't think that kind of evaluation is justified. And if you look at the NASDAQ website, where we are looking at the PEG ratios, PEG ratio forecast for 12 months forward is 11.91, and right now 2024 estimates are sitting at 241.14. These are all numbers that I don't think I have heard before, so it's a bubble waiting to burst, and I really don't know when that's going to happen. The next stock I want to talk about is NVIDIA. All these candles are one-day candle, and we had a huge support out here, which was at 130.15, and we broke down below that yesterday, and we jumped back up again, and we were straddling the support. This morning, we have a smart gain of around 2.79%. That takes us all the way back up to 134.06. So I think that NVIDIA is on the mend. Again, having lost all this value, if you contrast NVIDIA with Tesla, you can see that the EV market has already been established and there are lots of players in there. NVIDIA is pioneering the AI revolution, and NVIDIA has also come up with a new smaller AI computer which can be used for remote projects. So all those things are likely to give a bullish bend to NVIDIA and give it a second win. So I think NVIDIA is back. It's going to be bouncing back again, and its next resistance is going to be this diagonal line of resistance up here, and a few resistance lines that we plotted before at 135.82 and 140.85. Those are the two resistances we have. MACD is already fully bearish, and momentum has dropped. It's not yet oversold, so there could be a little bit of hesitation out here, I think, which happened yesterday, and now we are on our way back up again. Now, if you were to compare NVIDIA's PE ratio to that of Tesla, you can definitely see that there is a kind of weird expectation in the market. NVIDIA has actually delivered, and it's leading the industry, and it is in the cutting edge. It doesn't have as many competitors as, for example, Tesla, but still its PE is only 53.68 as compared to the huge multiple that you saw for Tesla. So that's what makes me feel that NVIDIA still has got juice in it. The market is just distorted, and regular fundamental analysis and technical analysis is not going to cut it in this market. ASML is another company that I would be watching at. We have a cup and handle target out here of 797, and I think we are moving in that direction. Don't be fooled by this red candle. This red candle means that we started high on the day and then we came down. Right now we are up 1.81%. From the previous close, we are up $13.32 and quoting at 748.51. So I think ASML is looking pretty good. Switching gears, getting into genomics, there is one huge regret I have this year, that is Grail. Grail is just moving upwards, and I lost this opportunity because I sold too early, but it's going from strength to strength. It's looking really good. There's plenty of room on the RSI for it to move up, even though it's above 70%, because it had done that in the past. And it had set up a level of 84.31 on the RSI scale. So I think there is still a little bit more room for it to move up. It's up 1.61% in pre-market action. Intelia continues to slide down along this bear channel, threatening to break down from even below that. The entire chart looks very weak. I think the Illumina cup and handle target is still viable. Bitcoin continues to make new highs as we keep on seeing more and more candles that are forming higher highs and higher lows. So it's in a very good bull channel going on right now, just canceling yesterday's action. But this triangle that we see here could probably be an evening star pattern that could indicate bearishness, in which case we have support at around 87,421, and there are a few other supports that can happen even before that. I'm going to plot some of them out here So there is a support somewhere in this region. It's going to be a rectangle which is bounded by this area. So I'm going to mark this green. So it's an area of support that we have within 101,000 to 99,000. So that's the area of support for us. And I think the $100,000 level is a psychological support floor which can also work so that we stay above 100,000. Now, if we were to look at Ethereum, I think Ethereum is still pursuing its cup and handle target, same like Bitcoin. Ethereum has generally had a great first quarter of every year. So I'm still bullish on Ethereum. And right now we are seeing a momentary weakness, but I think it's all going to be moving in the right direction. I'm not sure if it will definitely meet the target of 4,509 or 4,500, which I have set based on the cup and handle. But right now I see no signs of it not going there. We have had a lot of higher lows, and this is the first time we have not created a higher high if I let go of all these spikes that we see out here. So that's the only concern I have. But I could look at this as a bullish pennant being formed on a bull channel. So that again leads me to think it's going to go upwards. So that's all, my friends. That brings me to an end of the video today. I've shared a lot of thoughts with you, and many of my thoughts may come true. Many of them may not come true. I've taken the risk. I would like you guys also to interact, put your thoughts in the comment section. I read each and every one of them and respond to all of them. I look forward to get some feedback from you about how you are looking at the market. You are a market participant. You are another retail investor like myself. If we pull our thoughts together, we get a better view of what's happening in the market and we take better decisions. With that, my friends, I'd like to bring this video to an end. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.